One of the hottest issues in the motoring scene is called SUA, or Sudden Unintended Acceleration. The vehicle on the spotlight is the Mitsubishi Montero Sport. Many of you may have seen these past few days a daily account of owners and users blaming the Montero Sport for accidents, some of which even documented by CCTV cameras in the accident scenes. But is the vehicle really the culprit to be blamed for the accidents? In a recent press conference, Mitsubishi Motors Philippines have declared that the Montero Sport is in itself not to be blamed, and for reasons that were fully explained.
Over the past several weeks, SUA, or sudden unintended acceleration afflicting vehicles, particularly the Mitsubishi Montero, suddenly trended on social media. This was then picked up by a major television network which came up with a number of special reports, some showing CCTV footage and pictures, old and new, of SUVs suddenly speeding out of control and damaging other vehicles, with owners or drivers of the vehicles claiming the vehicles accelerated on their own and stepping on the brakes failed to stop it. The reports and social media posts, shares, and comments particularly and peculiarly targeted the Montero, Mitsubishi's best-selling mid-size sport utility. To Mitsubishi, this seemed like déjà vu. A few years back, just as the Montero lorded it over the local SUV market, a blogger complained about an SUA-afflicted Montero, and soon many more joined the blogger, blaming accidents that happened to them and their Montero on SUA. This prompted Mitsubishi Motors Philippines to call a press conference to present its side on the SUA issue and to assure the public that the Montero has no defect that caused the incidents blamed on SUA. At the press conference were MMPC First Vice President Froy Ditiankin, Senior Manager Alran Reyes Jr., and Assistant Vice President for Service Department David Doctor. The Mitsubishi executives expressed surprise at why the SUA complaints resurfaced anew after all it has done to investigate and resolve earlier complaints from a few years back. Investigations that show there was no defect in the Montero that could have caused the incidents blamed on SUA.
We started the investigation in 2000. There was a blog, SUA. And our comment here is this has been circulated over social media. Of course, we live on a digital age now. Everything's can be researched through your smartphones. No? And this has already been circulated. Actually, if you search Google SUA, that SUA blog will pop up. And of course, this SUA blog accounted for all accidents, and it became a reference for other claimants. No? And again, the timing is again questionable. When this SUA blog came out, we were actually market leader. Just to tell you, Montero from 2009 to 2013 is the best-selling mid-size SUV in the market. Then again now, after 4 years, it resurfaced again. And again, the timing is quite odd when we were pre-selling the all-new Montero.
Mitsubishi also stressed that it takes every complaint of SUA-related incident very seriously.
Actually, we value our customers. No? Mitsubishi Motors Corporation and us, no? The subsidiary Philippines, we value our customers. Of course, their claim is also taken very seriously. And of course, we evaluate the merits and as we mentioned, we have closed or resolved the cases, and we wanted to value the goodwill or our business relationship with customers. So we wanted to say to this body that still we put our customers in priority.
At the press conference, Mitsubishi defined sudden unintended acceleration.
Now we define, since nandito po kayo, because we want to know about SUA, what is sudden unintended acceleration? We have defined it as it's caused by unintended release of fuel supply to the engine. Of course, the vehicle will not accelerate, pag hindi walang fuel. Diba?
Mitsubishi also explained several possible causes of SUA. Pedal entrapment, pedal misapplication, sticky gas pedal, mechanical or electronic failure. At the press conference, Mitsubishi showed some of the SUA-linked incidents caught on CCTV or videos and then showed a simulation of how this could have happened. Mitsubishi said it brought some of the Monteros involved in SUA-linked incidents to Japan to be subjected to intensive inspection and tests to show if there were mechanical or electrical defects or flows that could have explained what happened to them. However, all testing showed no mechanical or electronic defects, after emphasizing that mechanical or electronic flaws could reveal themselves almost every time and not just in isolated events. Mitsubishi brought members of media to see or ride in the Monteros, which had been the subject of SUA complaints, to show it drove perfectly fine. Mitsubishi said that following the first claims of Monteros being involved in SUA incidents, it has taken proactive measures to ensure these won't happen in Monteros and other models. These include mandatory use of authorized floor mats to ensure against pedal impediment, the installation of stickers to remind drivers on the proper operation of automatic transmission systems on all Monteros and other Mitsubishi vehicles with automatic transmission, the installation of enhancements such as the brake override system and the shift lock system, and a nationwide free checkup for all Montero sport vehicles. Since it began selling the Montero in the Philippines in 2008, Mitsubishi has sold well over 88,000 of the popular midsize SUV. Before the resurfacing of new SUA complaints this year, Mitsubishi has recorded 97 complaints of SUA-related incidents.
Well, of course, with regards to the recorded complainants, which are 97, gaya nga po, what we said earlier, 95 has already been resolved and 2 remain pending. With regards to these new cases, of course, we take this matter seriously. So we will investigate again each claim thoroughly and provide our results of our investigation to them.
It remains a puzzle to Mitsubishi why only the Philippines has complaints of SUA incidents in the ASEAN.
Actually, we were also surprised, about this. We can call it incident that Montero Sport is being produced in Thailand. It's being exported in most parts of the world. In ASEAN, we have probably the same specifications, but for ASEAN countries, we didn't have any complaints regarding SUA. So that's actually a fact. But here, we, as again reported, there are 97 complaints, and actually it's still increasing with the current coverage of new complainants by a network. So we can't really. We feel this is a surprising fact.
At the press conference, Mitsubishi said it takes every SUA complaint from its customers very seriously and will thoroughly investigate every complaint. Still, it reiterates that all its investigation so far has shown that the Montero has no defects or flaws that could SUAs. It will fully cooperate with the investigation being conducted by the Department of Trade and Industry and is confident this will vindicate the Montero Sport.
Recently, some data from the past regarding similar accusations involving other brands have come out. This happened in the US, and after being fully investigated by automotive experts and government authorities, were proven to be not due to vehicle failure. One high-profile case was even found out to have been stage-managed for media ratings. On the positive note, Mitsubishi Motors Philippines welcome third parties to make their own technical assessment and investigation, but maintains that there is nothing wrong with the Montero Sport.